Good morning. It's a new vlog. We are headed to Tokyo. These are my seatmates for the trip. It is a 14-hour flight. We're ready to go.
That's sad.
You want to say anything?
Oakley keeps saying why, because playing in mending for some reason.
This next one might get messy. Why? Because they're playing mending.
Also, I'm on your phone.
Let me tell you something. These kids, everybody was knocked out on the first flight. Now everybody ate and got their boost of energy, and now they're like on 1,000 right now.
Me?
So
I'm on the phone.
we'll sync back up when we're in the air. So talk to y'all later. Bye. Alright, we have about an hour and 2 minutes left of our 13-hour flight. It actually hasn't been too bad. I've watched 2 movies, read my book, took a nap, and now I'm watching Goofy movie. But overall, it's been pretty good. I probably look tired because I think in the last maybe 24 hours, probably had maybe like 3 hours of sleep. I never went to sleep Friday night, and then Saturday morning we like started our day at like 2 in the morning. So the only time I took a nap was like on this flight, and so I would say maybe like 2-3 hours. So not sure if I'm gonna fall asleep on the train or just fall asleep once we get to the house. But yeah, so far this trip isn't too bad. I really thought it was gonna be really hard to sit here and be in this plane for like 13 hours, but it wasn't that bad at all. And there was enough space to like walk around and stuff like that. So yeah, it was good. You're right, it's not. Alright, you guys, we have made it to Tokyo. I'm being really quiet because we're on the train. But we have made it to Tokyo. We navigated from the airport to the Shinkansen bullet train. And now we're on the bullet train heading towards Osaka. It took a lot of determination and creativity, but we maneuvered and we got here on time and we all arrived, so it worked out well. At the end, during the time, we were all stressed out trying to get to where we needed to go, but now that we've made it, we did good. Probably everybody's hungry, absolutely tired, and a little funky, but we made it. And can't wait to get to this home. Do you have anything to say?
Nah, just tired, that's it. I'm excited to be here though.
So yeah, so sit back with me as we take this 2-hour train ride from Tokyo to Osaka, and hopefully we get some really good views on the way. right, y'all, after hours of travel, we have finally made it to our destination. So let's do a quick house tour of where we're staying for the next 3 nights. 4 days, 3 nights. All right, so as soon as you enter, you see these steps. But first, we have a sink. And then we have a tub, a really nice tub that has like a shower thing. But it does come with shampoo, conditioner, and body soap, so yay. Right, and then we go up the first flight of stairs. And this is the first room. The house is Ghibli themed, so if you see little characters, that's what you see. We have our kitchen. Then we have, I guess we're considering it the dining room, but I can't remember what it's like officially called. But this is where we can eat. And then another toilet room. And then shower and sink. Cute, cute, cute. And all the toilets have bidets, so be excited about that. All right, so now we go up the second flight of steps for more bedrooms. All right, and then we have this room with Ocarina. And then I would consider this maybe like a living room. Yeah, I would say this is a living room. Oh, this is cute, the little backdrop. This would be a cute backdrop to make videos. And then another bedroom. Like I said, Ghibli themed. So cute. Let's see if we'll do it. So, so, so cute. And then a little closet space. Cute. So yeah, that is the house that we're staying in for the next 3 nights, 4 days, 3 nights. So we're here from Sunday to Thursday or Wednesday? No, Thursday. We leave here Thursday to go to Tokyo. So right now we're in Osaka. So next few days, Nintendo Museum, Universal Japan, free day, and then travel day back to Tokyo. Then at some point we go to Disney Sea and then a bunch of free days. So I'm excited that we finally got here. It was definitely a journey. We had to learn on the fly of how to navigate their metro system and their subway system and their bullet train system. But we made it. And now we're going to go find some food. We are about to go to 7-Eleven, get some stuff, and then go pick up our food. So I'll probably show y'all what we get when we come back, because I know y'all have seen the 7-Elevens in Japan so many times. So we'll come back and I'll show you all the goodies that we end up getting. All right, here is our 7-Eleven, the first run that we did. Obviously, we got water, salted chips. Oh yeah, the strawberry sandwiches. Manka with sweet red beans. I wanted to try this. Pizza chips. Oakley got ice cream because she's a basic. Red salmon salt, whatever these things are called. Yummy chocolate white peach flavor. Coke. Fanta orange. An apple juice. And a peach tea. All right. I'm not going to do all the taste testing, but just wanted to show y'all what we did. I'm going to eat dinner, probably eat some snacks, and then go to bed because I am exhausted. Like I said, on the plane, I think I had maybe 2 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours. So I'm ready to go to sleep. So eat, go to sleep. See y'all tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Monday. We've been up, well, I don't know what time he's been up, but I've been up since like 6 something. And so we ran to, he went to 7-Eleven and he got us the chicken and egg with teriyaki sauce sandwiches. And then he got us 2 smoothies, banana. Is this just banana?
Yeah, just banana and berries and yogurt.
Okay, so banana, berries, and yogurt. And they're both really good. We've already tried these. And then he just ate the sandwich and he said it was really good. So let's try this. Oh, I like the packaging. I'm obsessed with Japanese packaging, bro. Like, they're just so fucking efficient. Good, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I think it was better than that. Well, I don't know. I haven't tried the egg sandwich, but I think it was a better choice.
We'll see. We're not buying one.
I still have the strawberry and cream one in the refrigerator too. And we are headed to the Nintendo Museum. Super duper excited. Lord, messed that up. Yeah, it was a tough word. But yeah, so this is what we're wearing. It's super cute, super basic. Let me move it down so you can see. Pants are my Ralph Lauren, the patch ones that I am obsessed with. And then wearing a Uniqlo shirt because duh, we're in Japan, why not? And then this is the jacket that I ended up getting from the Christmas, what was it? The Christmas, was it a bazaar? Yeah, from the Christmas bazaar or whatever in DC, there was a lady that was selling these handmade jackets. So this is one of them. And then I'm going to be wearing my Adidas for my shoes. Decided to put on a little bit of makeup because why not? I want to feel good. I want to feel pretty while we are riding the streets. Nope. While we're walking the streets of Osaka and Kyoto. So come along with us as we go to the Nintendo Museum. And yeah, we're going to have fun.
Measure your love. Be sure to relax. This is your love number. Whoa! As far as you two go, you'll definitely grow a lot closer.
Guys, lock in. Lock in. What is this? What is this? Bro.
Made it to the shrine right after the Nintendo Museum. We'll do a debrief when we get home. But yeah, let's go to the shrine. All right, we are back from another day. We'll debrief in a minute, but let's get into this Family Mart shopping haul so people can eat. Egg sandwiches, teriyaki chicken and egg sandwich, pork cutlet sandwich, Oakley with her Coke, a beer, smoked beef jerky. I think these are like cherry candy, peach candy, ice cream for Gregory. The buns to go with our fam chickies, the famous fam chickies, garlic pepper grilled beef, spam, salmon one, vitamin C, vitamin D, digestive drink. Saw these on YouTube when I was doing my research. These help with your feet and your calves, especially if you're walking for a long time. So basically got a bunch of those. Fun fact, Japan doesn't have washcloths, or when you use a public restroom, sometimes they don't have like paper towels or stuff to like dry your hands. So they recommend that you buy these. So we got these. Not sure if people are going to use them for washcloth and or day to day when we're out, but got these. All right, so that is a food shopping haul. We're going to eat and then I'll come back and do a breakdown of the day. All right, we are back. Everybody ate and the kids ate the fam chickies, and it says, well, Oakley said it tasted like Popeyes, so cool. But anyways, let's debrief on day 1 of our adventures, and then we will do a shopping haul. So we ended up going to the Nintendo Museum, but even though it's day 2 of us using the metro system, it's still kicking our butt, but we managed through it. We weren't running around too crazy today trying to find which train to take, but basically where we're staying, it was about an hour and a half away via the train metro area, back into Kyoto. So yeah, so that was kind of cool. So then we went to the Nintendo Museum, and it was really like the top floor. You can't have any film or photos there, but it was just so nostalgic because they had like all of the, it was like the history of Nintendo, because they started off as like a toy company, and then they had like the old school handhelds, and then they had the consoles that my husband and I grew up on, the ones that we have tatted on our arms, and then all like the different video games and like the pieces like the Duck Hunt and or the Zapper, they called it the Zapper, and then they had like a glove, and they had the Game Boys and the Game Boy Colors and just like all the stuff that we basically like grew up on. So it was like super nostalgic, and it was really cool to experience. And then you go down to the next floor, and that was like the interactive one. So like as you guys saw, we played with like a giant console, and it was so funny because like we were watching other people play the different games, and my husband was like, oh, we're gonna crush this and da 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 da. Tell me why. I didn't sell. And then we got on there and immediately died, like just kept dying over and over again. And mind you, I was the one that was doing the directions, so like left, right, up, down. He was the one that was like doing the jumping action and all this other stuff, and he kept telling me, he was like, just move, like just go forward. I was like, okay, cool. So I just kept pressing the right, just kept going and going, and then he was just not jumping like he was supposed to, and all, it was terrible. But I mean, y'all are gonna see it because Oakley recorded it. Yeah, and it was like a really cool interactive area. It was like different video games that you could play, and then they had like single player and 2-player like stations. Well, y'all would have seen it. Like Oakley was playing Kirby, Terrell was playing Star Fox. Okay.
It was like a Star Fox or like yeah, it was probably Star Fox.
Yeah, I think it's called Star Fox. And then I don't know, Grayson, what were you playing?
I played like a Mario game for a little bit.
And then Xavier played some other Mario games. So yeah, so they had like a whole room where you could do either like single player or or 2-player, and it was on different consoles too. So it was like I don't think they had GameCube, but they had like the original NES games if you wanted to play, and then they had I think it was GameCube. It was something. It was something that where it was like the controller was like a 3-prong thing, and then it had like a joystick in the middle. I forget which control. I can't remember which console had that type of controller, but yeah, we did that. And then after that, we went to the store, and Oakley got something, Xavier got something, and I got something, and we'll unbox that in a little bit. And then after that, we went to the cafe, and I don't know, I was kind of leery about going to the cafe because I kept hearing like mixed reviews about it. But the food was actually like pretty tasty. Like I like the people that I watched, and they were like, meh. Like no, it was actually really good. Like we all ended up getting customized burgers, and so you can basically pick your bun, like the main meat or vegetarian you want, and then you get 3 toppings, and then you get a sauce, and then you get like either like these potato fry ball thingies or like coleslaw, and then you can get a drink if you want. So all in all, like I said, everybody did their own customizing, and the food was really really good. Like I was impressed. I'm glad it tasted good because I was definitely like skeptical of it, but yeah, it worked out for us. It tasted good. And then after that, we ended up going to the shrine, which I think it was like a good time to go, to be honest, because it wasn't really that packed. But we're also like not here on like a high vacation time, at least for like foreigners. Like I know Golden Week is about to start, so I think going into the rest of the week it is going to be like busy because like Golden Week is basically when like with natives or Japanese people are like on vacation, and so I think that's when it'll get busy. But the shrine was really pretty. So Oakley and I took some photos and we walked around, and I also got a few little trinkets from there. So I'll show you that. And then after that, we went to the mall, which I really want to actually go back to that mall because there were some stores that we didn't get to go to. But by the time we got there, I think we had maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of being in there. But no, I'd say about an hour and a half. So we still didn't get to go to a lot of places. But we went to GU, which is the equivalent of Uniqlo. And then we also went to Uniqlo. And then I don't know if I told y'all this, but I lost my glasses on the flight, which is crazy. I was being so particular with like making sure that I put everything in my bag. Like if I didn't need it, I put it in my bag. And then I remember I took my glasses off to put my sweater on, and I thought I put them back on, but I guess I didn't, and I dropped them. So anyways, I think so because I don't remember what I did with them. So I think I just ended up dropping them. So that kind of sucked. So anyways, so then I was like, okay, boom. Like, well, today I'm going to see if I can go to an optometrist because I've also heard so much about that. The fact that like you can go there, get glasses, and like you're good to go. So we went when we were like on the metro to get to the mall. I was like trying to look through all the stores, and I found that they did have an optometrist there. So I was like, okay, boom, I'm going to go get some new glasses. So I go there, they do an eye exam, which it took maybe like 10 minutes to do, which I really appreciated. Like there was no eye puffing, like puff eye, but I think the like puffing air in your eyes, like for cataract, like testing for cataracts or something. I can't remember what it's for, but they don't do all that. So they basically did the eye thing where like you put your eye to it and it'll like focus, like it's usually some type of like image, whether it's a farm or like a hot air balloon. Like they have you look at it and then they like focus it for you. And then they did the eye exam, but it was all like electronic. And so I put my eyes up there, and then it was like, and it had like a little joystick. And so basically there was like the letter C, and you had to like push the joystick to which direction the C was open. So it was either left, right, up, down. And then if you couldn't see it, you pushed another button. And so we did all that. And then the person was like, okay, like what kind of frames, what kind of like lenses do you want? And I was like, oh, like I would love to have like the blue light one. So that way when I'm, in front of my computer at night or whatever, like that'll be good. And then I was like, oh, can I get this too? And he was like, yeah, you can get that. And so basically my glasses are blue light protectant. All of their frames, all of their glasses were already UV protected. But then I also got like transitional lenses. Maybe I'm an old person, I don't know, whatever. But I ended up getting transitional lenses so that way when the sun is out, it turns brown. So I have like sunglasses on. So I really appreciate that. All in all, it came out to I think 19,000 yen. All right. So for the UV protection, the frames, the blue light, and then the transitional, it came out to like 19,100 something yen, which is equivalent to $119. So I still feel like that's a big win because like I feel like if I got all of these in the US, I'm probably looking at maybe like close to like $400 or $500. So yeah, so these are my new glasses. So yeah, so these are my new glasses. They're super cute. Can't wait to see them when they transition in the sun. So yeah, I love them. They're cute. And then I ended up going to Uniqlo, and they have some really, really cute stuff here. I'm like I haven't seen it in the US yet, so it's probably not out yet, but they have such cute things. So I got a bunch of that. And then we were walking around. Oakley was trying to find like a retro camera because the camera that I gave her, like I think it was like one of my first. No, it's not one of my first cameras. It's funny because it was like back in the day when Black Friday, like you literally like camped out in front of stores so you can get the deal. Like that's where I got that camera from. The fact that we were like my friend, it was actually like my friend Marissa. I think she was like sleeping over one night. I can't remember, but
it was Black Friday and Radio Shack was open. That's how old this camera is. Radio Shack was open and we went over there and we stood in line for the Black Friday sale and we bought that camera. Anyways, that camera got broken, unfortunately. And so Oakley was trying to find that camera again. And so we found the camera store that was in the mall, but they were out of stock of that camera, which makes sense. It's a retro camera. Like, I honestly don't know if they would have had it anyways. Like, so I don't know, whatever. But I did see a Fujifilm camera with a lens that I'm like considering. So I took a picture of it so I can kind of think about it if I really want to get it or not. But yeah, so after that, we dropped all of our stuff at home and then went to Family Mart and I showed you guys that big old haul. But overall, it was a pretty good day. Lots and lots of movement. Let me see how many steps I got. And I did 15,203 steps today. So that's about 6.14 miles. So yeah, lots of walking. But all in all, it was a good night or a good day. And then I can't wait to put this on after my shower. So then that way my feet will feel a lot better. But let's get into this haul of all the goodies we got for today. All right, so this is the thing that I got from Nintendo. They're like little keychains, and it's like one of the consoles. And it was really cool because like they had 2 sets of these. One was like says 1983 to 1999, and then the other one was like 2000 to something something. Didn't care about those, but I got 2 blind boxes. So my husband's gonna open one, and I'm gonna open the other. So let's see what we got. Okay, what do you think yours is? Which console thingy?
SNES.
What's SNES?
What a name.
This one?
SNES, Super Nintendo Entertainment System. A SNES.
This
Yes.
one? Okay, I want it to be either the Game Boy or the original one. You can rip the box open. I don't care.
Don't tell me how to open my box.
I'm gonna rip mine out. All right. Do you want to close our eyes and do 1, 2, 3 and show it right here? Or you already saw yours?
I saw mine.
Okay.
You can also feel it by the time you grab it. Oh, you got the SNES I wanted.
What'd you get?
The Game Boy.
Ah! Want to trade?
Of course, I want a Game Boy.
Yay! Yay! I'm so excited. How cute! Where would it? Oh, cute! And it's like a little thing for Nintendo Museum. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's so teeny tiny. All right, hopefully they got it. I don't know. Yay! I'm so excited! I got the Game Boy. Thanks, Boo. All right, so that was from the Nintendo Museum, and then this is the stuff that I got from the shrine. No idea what these are. Maybe they're like little bookmarks or something. All right, but yeah, they're 2 little kitties, and I made sure that it said made in Japan, so then that way it's like actually authentic. And the reason why I say that is because I also got this magnet that's so stinking cute, but it's freaking made from China, you guys, so it's not even like authentically from Japan. But it represents the shrine that we went to. I'm trying not to unwrap it because they wrapped it pretty well for like traveling, but hopefully you guys can see it. So it's like the shrine, and then it's like a little fox in the center. Maybe when I get home, like I'll like unwrap it.
That's just like a mass, like I guess basically, what's it called? What are we doing right now? Basically a haul. Yeah, we're doing a mass haul. What if you like just do that when we get home, as opposed to doing multiple hauls?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe when we get home, I'll open it so then that way you can actually see what it is. And then I also got this. This is also made in Japan. I thought this was so cute. This little kitty bag. I say kitty bag because it's like it has like the little cats on it. But yeah, I thought this was really cute too. So those are the things that I got from the shrine. I definitely did some damage at Uniqlo. Now, mind you, we're going to go to the 12-story Uniqlo in Tokyo to see what they got. But this is what I got here. All right, so I got this cropped shirt. So cute. It's very light, breathable. So yeah, so I just thought this was so cute. These pants, they're like long chinos, because y'all know like chinos are back. So they're like these long chino pants. They'll probably stop like right at my calf. And it's the same material as this. So I thought this would be such a cute outfit for like when it's just so hot, but I don't want to like wear a dress or whatever. And it's like just breathable fabric. So I absolutely love that. Pants that I was like, oh, I need to get them. These pleated, like, I don't know if you guys can see them because like there's like a weird, not a weird lighting situation, but like, can y'all see the pleats in these? Like, it's so fire. Same pants, but like in this dark brown. Same pleated ones. Collaboration between Uniqlo and British designer Claire Waite Keller, known for her modern and effortless style. So more. Oh wait, these are the ones. Okay, so this pant. Nope, not those. So this pant and this pant are the same ones. This super cute pleat. This was on sale, so I feel like this would be cute. Like this sheer shirt would be really cute with like a tank top or like whatever. So I got that. I got this really cute Woodstock shirt. They're so cute. It has a little tiny Woodstock right here. So it's like a little polo, but with Woodstock. Another cute striped shirt. And this one has Muffy on it. So yeah, those are all the things that I got from Uniqlo. So yeah, so that is the shopping haul from day one. I think we did okay. I think it's like as far as not budgeting, but more so of like what we got. Like we didn't go too crazy. Like my husband brought an extra luggage, and then I still have plenty of room in my current luggage. So far so good. Didn't go super crazy. But tomorrow is Universal Studios, and y'all know they probably have some exclusive Japanese merchandise. So we're not gonna go too crazy, but we might go a little bit crazy tomorrow, just a little bit. I will talk to y'all in the morning and or in the afternoon, however I feel like it. But bye.
Good morning. It is our second full day in Osaka, and we are headed to Universal Studios Japan. Super duper excited. It's going to be a long day, but it's going to be a fun day. We are headed in mid-afternoon, and we're going to stay till close because our tickets for Super Mario World are not until like 7 o'clock. So yeah, we decided to hang out for the morning and just chill, and then now we're headed into Universal Studios. All right, we officially made it to Universal right now. Is that another meme that I'm missing? Oh, okay. So yeah, we are Universal. Let's get this rotating globe behind us and enter the park. Yay! All right, y'all, get in. It's rotating.
What's up, YouTube? We are at Universal Studios and we are about to go on our first coaster. I don't even know what it's called yet, but we're gonna go. And I'm hoping Choso's here because I need to see my man. I need to see my man. Maybe Gojo, a little bit of Gojo, maybe a little bit of Toto, and give me some of that Sukuna. Excited. Very. Let's go.
Hopefully you can hear us. We're waiting for another ride and they're playing music, but we just got off of the it's a roller coaster from Club Z. I think that's what it's called, Club Z. Yeah. And it was super cute. It definitely gave the vibes of Guardians of the Galaxy when it came to like the music and like you moving with the music.
I would say the visuals are pretty parallel to it, but intensity-wise, Guardians of the Galaxy is way better than Zed. I hope like the other rides are a little more intense. Maybe that's just an America thing, like with the rides being more intense and more like with a higher velocity. But I thought it was pretty cool. The visuals were really cool, and especially at the ending. My one thing is like the music was a little off timing. Like at the jumps, at each drop, they would try to play the chorus, but sometimes it would get cut off. But I would say the visuals were really cool. That was like the highlight of the ride. Yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, my favorite part was the mirror place because it was all like chrome, but they had like all these different lights going off. But I think we're about to move forward with the ride that we're about to be on. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Good morning, happy Wednesday. We got home from Universal last night, and I think all I did was take a soaking bath, take a shower, and went straight to bed. So I wanted to just get up this morning and debrief and do the shopping haul from Universal before we get started for today. In general, because the yen is not as strong as the dollar, everything is just super duper affordable here. Like, it's just crazy how affordable things are. So the Universal Studios, I think we had to get like the ticket to like enter the park, and then I had to buy the express pass to get into Nintendo World. So all in all, I feel like for Universal Studios, I think this was the most expensive park, because I think Disney Sea, I didn't buy any express passes there. Disney Sea for 5 of us, I think was like $300. This Universal Studios, to have to get both of those passes for all 5 of us, I think it was $600, which is still affordable. Like, it's affordable as shit, because I feel like Universal Studios in Florida, I feel like maybe that could have gotten me 2 tickets for $600, and then Disney for sure, with all 5 of us being able to get there for like $300, that's probably like 1 ticket. So super affordable, really, really enjoy it. Let me get closer because this child has his stuff blaring in the bathroom. So in general, I think it was really fun. Like I said, we got there mid-afternoon and stayed till close, only because our Nintendo World Access started at 7. And so we ended up being able to go on a few rides before that. So we did 2 4D shows. We rode 2 rides and 8 before we had to go to Nintendo World. So all in all, I think we did really good. I think I would recommend, if you really want to do more things in the park, absolutely like go earlier and stay until close, like if you can manage it. But I think overall it was just kind of like I definitely approached the day as like a leisurely, like, let's just walk through, see what we're interested in, and just like go from there. Absolutely, we'll need to come back for a round 2. And then hopefully when we have a round 2 experience, we'll be able to stay in the Nintendo World for a little bit longer. So unfortunately, by the time we did get there, because it was 2 hours before the park closed, we were only able to ride one of the rides. So we did the Koopa Challenge, the one where it's like you wear the hat and the glasses and you're doing Mario Kart racing, and you're like either shooting shells or collecting coins, which I really liked the experience. It was really, really cute, and it was part of our express pass option. Unfortunately, even with the express pass, there was a long line, and so by the time we were done with that, we had about an hour left. And so the Donkey Kong ride was like, I think, an hour and a half wait time at like 7:30 at night, and we didn't have an express pass for it, so we opted out of that. And then I think also the cafe was closed by that time, so we really just kind of walked around and did a little bit of shopping. So I would just say I would highly recommend that when you get your Universal Pass. I'm trying to think, like, I feel like I waited a few days after I'm trying to think if I waited a few days for when the tickets came out, or I just did it right away. No, I think like the Nintendo Museum, I waited a little bit a little bit longer for the submission, but for Universal, I was able to snag them the day that they got released, and even with that, the only availability for Nintendo World was at 7 p.m. So I don't know what like secret way you could sign up like super early or something, and be able to get like a decent time for Nintendo World, which was crazy though. And it could have been the fact that it was like late in the evening, but like nobody checked our time entry as we walked into Nintendo World. And I, like, again, I don't know if it was because it was like later in the day, so I don't know if like if we had gone like earlier in the day, would they be like looking at the timed entry and like telling us to go away and come back later? Not really sure, but all in all, I think it was a really fun experience. Absolutely would recommend doing it again. They actually have hotels in the vicinity, and so I think, I mean, you guys will see the clip, but as soon as you get off of the metro, there's Universal City, so it's just like shops and restaurants and things to do like as you're leading into Universal Studios. So surrounding that Universal City, they have like hotels there, so you could absolutely make like a day of it, like just go over there, check into a hotel for like 1 or 2 days and experience Universal Studios or whatever. So you do have that option, but we decided not to do that because we just have too many people, too much luggage, like, and then the fact that we would just I'd be paying double. I would be paying double for room and board, and I just didn't want to do that. But that is an option. So I think like the next time we come to Japan, I just want to bring my husband and I, just because it's like it's a smaller group and we'll just have more autonomy. So when we come back to Japan, I would definitely want to go back to Universal Studios Japan and kind of explore there again. But let's get into this haul. And we actually didn't do too bad. I thought we were going to go cray with it, but we actually didn't do too bad. So let's get into this Universal Japan haul. They're basically family at this point. Like, she's basically the babysitter that raised both Xavier and Oakley when I was a lot younger, and so she's basically family, just not like blood related. And so she is obsessed with Harry Potter, and so when we went to Harry Potter World, they actually had a wand that was exclusive to Japan, so we were like, oh yes, we absolutely need to get that for her. So that's what we ended up getting. We ended up getting this wand, and it was an interactive wand too, so like if she were to ever go to any of the amusement parks, it would work for her. All right, I was struggling opening it, but this is the wand, and I think it's called Cherry. Yeah, I think it's called Cherry. So here's the wand, and it comes with the interactive map. So it has Hogswort for Japanese. Oh, yeah, Hogsmeade. And so it has the map, the interactive map, so you could like walk around and cast spells and like do little tricks and stuff within the amusement park. So I thought that was really cool. I kept seeing everybody with this, and I was like, I want it. But I was like, where are you supposed to get it? Because it wasn't anywhere that I could see. Come to find out, it is a popcorn box. Well, it lights up. So you can either light it up where it's like all yellow, or you can have it like sparkle with the different colors. And it also has the music, so it plays the music that you hear when you get a star in Mario World or any type of Mario affiliated. So yeah, I thought that was super duper cute. How does it twist? Oh, that's so cool. I also like the fact that like when you purchase it, they don't put the popcorn in there. So like, I mean, you have the option to, like, if you wanted to put the popcorn in here, you would just stick it in here. But I do appreciate the fact that they put the popcorn in a separate bag and then they like give this to you. So that's what we got. And then this is the popcorn. I ended up getting caramel popcorn while Oakley got salted popcorn. One of the 4D events that we went to was called Detective Conan, which is basically like a detective that like turns into a little kid. I don't know how that happens, but anyways, it's kind of like one of those episodic series where it's like, I think that's the right term, episodic, where it's like the episode like begins and ends with each episode. Like there's no like strong continuation theme other than like the fact that like all the characters are like in each one. But anyways, they solve different mysteries. And I thought it was really cute. So obviously we're in Japan, so a lot of the things are like all in Japanese. So like all the 3D and 4D interactions, like it was in Japanese, so you kind of just had to like vibe and understand what was happening. It was the same thing with the Jujutsu Kaisen 4D event as well. But anyways, thought that was super cute. So this is Detective Conan, the little kid, and then this guy, I don't know if he's like his sidekick or he was just part of the 4D adventure, but I thought he was really cute. So I got these. And what's interesting is like their keychains, like some of the keychains are like this, where it has like this little prong thingy, and then some of them are like actual keychains, but I just thought they were so cute. As far as Universal Studios Japan, it's their 25th anniversary this year, so they had like some 25th exclusive memorabilia. So I thought this was cute. So this is what I'm saying, like some of their keychains are like this, while the other ones are like those little prong thingies. So it has the 25 logo on it, and then it has the superstar, the shell that you get when, I feel like you get this like when you're in last place but it basically like tracks like either the first or second player and blows them up, and then the coin. So I thought this was really cute. Another cute keychain. I basically got a bunch of keychains because like everything else, like I didn't want cups, I didn't want a t-shirt because I like too many t-shirts, so I just kind of wanted like other things that I could appreciate and use. And I also love the fact that some of these are like 2 sets. So anyways, I got a green Yoshi and a pink Yoshi, so I thought this was super cute, and it all has like the labels of like Universal Japan, so I really like that. If you can't tell, I am a kid at heart, and I'm also a kid in my wallet. So and then I got a pink Yoshi plushie. So again, see, like this keychain is like those beaded thingies. I thought this was also super cute. So these little things, so the firepower, the star, and the mushroom, and again, more keychains. So I thought these were super duper cute. And the superpower. So that is basically my haul. Oakley and Xavier got a few things, but I'm not going to show you what they got. But those are all the things that I got from Universal Japan. So yeah, all in all, I think it was a really fun experience, and I'm glad that we went. Definitely on my bucket list to go again. Today is a free day, meaning I don't have anything planned. So we are going shopping. So we're going to go to 2 of the shopping districts that seem to have a lot of the things that we want. And it also has vintage luxury items. And so when I was doing my research on YouTube, they're basically saying like the prices in Osaka and Kyoto are a lot cheaper than the ones in Tokyo, which makes sense because like Tokyo is like a hub, a city, like it's popular. And so I want to go vintage luxury shopping for today. So that's step 1. And then they have I think it's Omakashi Tiger. I don't know, I forget. But yeah, so they have the store over there, and then they have another Uniqlo, and then they have like other things. And then there's another store there's another section that's maybe like 3 to 5 minutes walking distance. And they say it's like, it is equivalent to like youth culture. So very hipster, very vintage. I think there's a salvage jean space in one of those areas. So yeah, so this is heavy on the shopping today. And so it would be cool if we were able to get all of the things that we wanted while we're here. So then when we go to Tokyo, we can like do other things. So yeah, we'll see what this day takes us. It's going to be a beautiful day. I think it's partly cloudy right now. No, it is going to be cloudy today, but no rain. And it's like a high of 68. So it's going to be cute. Definitely going to wear a jacket to keep warm. And then I think Xavier's going to have his own experience, and I think he's going to go to Nara Park. So that is the agenda for today. We're going to all go ahead and get ready so that we can go out. And then the next time you see me will probably be I'm not going to do my OOTD like this way. I'm only doing OOTDs like the vertical way. But so the next time you see me, we will be in the shopping area. So bye.
So my husband went to a vintage clothing store, so we are just taking a break. But so far so good.
the shopping is top tier. Like the one center that we went to, it was so long. It was just like one big strip, but then there was like a bunch of like cross streets. I mean, you guys saw it, and we still didn't finish going through the whole thing, which is totally fine because it was just it was just too much to deal with. And so now we're in a new shopping district called Americamura. And it's more so of like the youthful location, like youthful hipster. So we see like a lot of people dressed in like streetwear and just like enjoying or whatever. And there's a lot of like vintage and secondhand clothing stores in the area as well. So lots of cool vintage finds. After my husband comes back, we're gonna go get some salvage jeans. And then probably just walk around a little bit more, especially like in this area. And I can't wait to show y'all what I got. I absolutely got a score on a luxury bag, and yeah, it's a good one, and I'm super excited to show y'all what I got. So, but yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a debrief of what's been going on so far today. Lots of walking around, lots of shopping. Everybody got I think everybody got what they... No, not yet. Oakley's still trying to find this specific vintage camera, but she did find some cute finds, and Grayson got his Pokemon cards. It's like all he really wanted. And then my husband's just been like trying to find a lot of like vintage things. So yeah, so far so good. I think it was definitely a good call to come out here today. It's still pretty overcast, and there was like a little bit of drizzle, but like not that much. And right now it's like 66 degrees. And so it's cool enough, or it's a good breeze to like do a lot of walking. Like I was anxious that I have this really cute outfit on, and I was scared that I was gonna like just sweat through it and look crazy, but the weather's been really, really nice and really cool. So no sweating, just enjoying walking around and getting all those steps as much as possible. My goal today is to get at least 20K steps at minimum. So let me see how many I have right now. Oh, we are doing small numbers right now. I'm only at 7,420. So I definitely need to do lots more walking. So I'll keep y'all posted. Keep enjoying the B-roll of the area that we're in, and we'll chitter chat later. All right, y'all, we finally made it back home. We ended up taking an Uber because one, we had too many bags, and two, we weren't trying to go through the metro. Like we definitely, I think we left here around like 11ish, and we just got home around 7. Like we're tired. I think maybe, I'm not sure if jet lag is kicking in just yet, but yeah. So anyways, let's get into this amazing haul. Like, yeah, we scored big time on this, so be excited to show y'all what we ended up getting. Yeah, so damage was done, a time was had, I super enjoyed myself, and to be honest, I ended up adding up all the things I got, it was under 1,000. I was definitely expecting a lot more, but no, it was under 1,000, which is amazing, and everything was already tax-free, so but yeah, let's get into it. All right, first we are gonna do H&M. You saw the things that I tried on, and I ended up getting both. Y'all saw how this shirt fit? When I tell you, I am gagged of how I could wear this. I'm excited. I'm so excited to wear this. To the point that I ended up getting the same cut, but in white. Like, I'm very excited to try. Like, I'm very, very excited to wear these shirts. And then, like I said, I got this pink shirt. What really got me were the details on here. Like, I really like the scalloping on here and then just the pattern. Very, very, very pretty. Onitsuka Tiger. So like I said, these were like the brand from Kill Bill, but I actually didn't get the yellow ones that everybody gets. We actually took our time and like looked around. And I found two pair that I really enjoy, and they're so comfortable, you guys, like so comfortable. It felt like that it had like cushion on your heel. And I also thought they were going to be very narrow to the point that I would have had to get like a bigger size than I usually get. But no, I actually got my size shoe. And like I said, it's super duper comfortable. So I'm excited to wear these. You guys, get into these details. And I think it's like a leather. I don't know if it tells me like what it's made out of, but it's leather on this. And I feel like it's definitely a neutral color, so I can wear this with like whatever. So excited about that. Making sure I'm getting like a universal color, so that way I can wear it with whatever. That's kind of the idea that I approached today, was like get universal looking things that you could wear with any outfit or majority of the outfits that are in my closet. So these are the second ones. I think they're so cute. And like I said, they have this extra cushion, and I was talking to my husband about this, and apparently the company that does Asics also is the same company that does these shoes, so I thought that was really cool. But the Asics are also very comfortable, so it makes sense that they're both like Japanese-based sneakers. Two things were at the first location that was just like this long stretch of shops, and then this we actually got from, I think it's called Amerikamura, which is more of like I feel like it's very black culture influence. Like there were a lot of stores that were like actually playing like rap or like R&B, and like whoever like came in there wearing a lot of streetwear, just looking like they were influenced by Black American culture. And so yeah, so that was like the area that we were in. So this is what I got from like that space. So it's from Jolly Clan. Jacket is so fire. And I could also wear it either long or like bunched up. But get into these details. Well, you can't see it because all the tag, but get into the detail of this jacket. Like, it's, I don't know, like I really like it. And I also feel like this is such a neutral color that it'll go with anything. So yeah, so that's what I ended up getting. All right, so this is from Momotaro, and these are salvage jeans. So this is their logo, which I don't know what the logo actually represents, but to me it just looks like a woman with like two big boobies. So it's like that's her head and the hair, and then boobie one, boobie two, and then her shoulders right here. Anyways, so it's salvage jean. It is handmade, hand dyed jeans with like indigo, I think indigo coloring, indigo. You know what? We're gonna Google it. They specialize in selvage denim, and according to Google, it is premium denim woven on traditional shuttle looms, creating a clean, self-finished edge that prevents fraying, often feature a signature color red line ID. Known for its tight, durable, and often higher quality construction, it is meticulously produced in narrow widths, frequently appearing as raw or untreated fabric that fades uniquely over time. So that is what selvage denim is. And it's also to the point that when I was trying on clothes, the tips of my fingers were actually like, you could see like a blue tint to it because of the dye on the jeans. So yeah, I'm very excited about wearing these. But like I said, I'm not going to take them out of the box. When we went into the store, I think it's very centered around men, because I think men typically wear jeans or these type of jeans. So they had like, out of the whole entire store, they had like one section of the shelf dedicated to women's jeans. And so I was like, okay, cool. So then they were like, okay, what's your size? So I ended up like not googling, but like looking at my size, because we've done measurements before for like weight loss and stuff. So I let her know what I was wearing, like what my size was. And she was like, oh, the highest we go for women is a 30. So I was like, okay, clearly can't wear that. And so I ended up wearing men's, and ironically, both my husband and I are wearing the same size. Isn't that funny? I had to get mine tailored like a lot because I'm a shorty and he is not. But I am excited to wear them. I know they said like over time they actually get looser. And they also provided care instructions and cleaning instructions. And then I think it also came with like a warranty or something. All right, I just double checked because I didn't see her give me the care instructions, but they actually put it in the pocket of the jeans. So I got a pair of jeans, and my husband got a pair of jeans and a jacket from this. But we're super excited to wear these because these are basically like forever jeans. Like
maybe even passed down to somebody type jeans. But yeah, very, very, very excited to wear these when we get back home. What I was trying to say is that with the care package, with the care instructions and the cleaning instructions, I'll definitely have to read it because I am assuming that when we wash it, a lot of the dye that's used is going to get like washed out. It's essentially like it's going to take shape and change colors like for all the times that you like actually wash it, and like that's the whole intention of it. So yeah, so we'll see what they end up looking like over the next forever years. All right, and now the piece de resistance. One of the main reasons, other than enjoying Japan and the culture and the experience, one of the reasons I wanted to go is the vintage luxury shopping. And so I did hear, well, not here, but like with the research that I did, Osaka and Kyoto, between Osaka, Kyoto, and Tokyo, and probably throughout the rest, but those are like the three main ones that people talk about online. Out of the three, Osaka and Kyoto have like the not as expensive, I don't want to say cheaper because vintage luxury is not cheap, but they are less pricier compared to Tokyo because Tokyo is kind of like a main hub, and they hike up the prices because of that area. So anyways, we ended up going to a few luxury stores, and the first one, Oakley actually found a really cute vintage Coach tote. We went into another store and I saw that they had, I was looking for Chanel. And I went to the first store and they had a decent amount, and they had like a purse that I wanted, but I was like, I want to go to like the other stores in the area and then make the decision. So then we went to the second one and I was looking around, and the first one that I saw, I asked like, how old is it, or like when it was made, and they were like, oh, 20, I think it was like 2020. And I was like, do you have anything older? And then they were like, oh, well, this one. And it just the fact of like the language barrier. So I asked how old this one was. And so I looked up the serial and it was saying like, oh, it's 2014, 2015. And she was like, no, let me check. So then like come to find out in 2014, even though the serial number starts with 20, so she was like, it's just these two. And so I was looking at it and I was like, oh, it shows like 2014. Like, I don't want it. It's too early. And she was like, no, basically like I was Googling it by the serial number and it said that it starts with 20. And I was like, oh, 20, that's like 2014, 2015. And she was like, no, come with me. And then she kind of, she showed me like the display of like the serial numbers. And she was like, basically 2014, 2015, there's like one extra number on the serial, but the one that she showed me is an older one. And so like I looked at it and I was like, oh, like, yep, let's get it. And then she showed me the price and I was like, oh yeah, we're definitely getting this. So let me show y'all my new baby. All right. Unfortunately, no, you know what? Maybe they do have the bag thing. You guys. 1993. 1993. So that means these are 24 karat gold plated, not what's happening right now, which is like, I forget, it's like gold colored metal or something like that. Can't remember. But anyways, this is a 1993 lambskin classic flap in a size medium. Like when I tell you this is going to be my day bag, this is going to be my all day bag. And look how pristine this is. Absolutely stunning. And with the flap, the CCs, we have the lipstick and the pockets. Like you guys, pristine condition. Pristine. Like I am dying. It's the dream bag. It's the dream bag. Like I've been wanting this for so long, but right now, like today's price, and it's not even gold plated, it's like $10,000 to $12,000 in the US. This is truly a vintage bag. I'm so excited. 1993, y'all, I was in like what, third grade when this was made. Like I'm just so freaking excited that I got this. If nothing else, this has made the trip worthwhile. I mean, obviously the fact, like, again, learning the culture, hanging out with my family in a different country, going shopping, la 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 la. This made it. This made the trip worthwhile. I hope y'all heard that. I hope y'all can hear that. It's a little kitty. It's a cat that's like outside. I think it's like the neighborhood cat because we've seen it like a bunch of times, but yeah. But yeah, this is what I got. And so yeah, now I have to pack up everything because tomorrow we are headed to Tokyo. So exciting. So yeah, we're going to Tokyo and then we'll be there until Monday. So yeah, so we're gonna be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we leave Monday. And then so tomorrow we should be in Tokyo a little after 5. So I will be curious to see if we're really going to do anything. If not, oh, okay. We go to Disney Sea on Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, we have nothing planned. And then Monday, our flight is at 3 p.m. So we do have like the morning to do something if we wanted to. But if we don't, then yeah, it'll be the flight home. So another anxiety driven day, but it's going to be okay. It's absolutely going to be okay. Yeah, so we're riding the bullet train again. I didn't realize, I knew it was a fast train because it's called a bullet train, but the ride itself is like from here to Tokyo, well, from Tokyo to here and then round trip back. It was only 2 hours, but then it's like when you Google how long it actually takes, like if you were driving, it's almost 6 hours. 6 hours of driving. I was like, that is wild. That the fact that the bullet train moves that fast that it gets you there in 2 hours. Yeah, but anyways, talk to you tomorrow.